Okay, good evening. We're going to go ahead and call this Pawnee Business Council special meeting to order. It's 5:30 p.m. and the invocation has already been done by Councilwoman Butler with the evening meal. So we'll go on to item number 2, roll call.
Misty Nuttall,
Here.
Jordan Canujo,
He's excused.
George Gardapi here, Carol Chapman,
Here.
Cynthia Butler,
Here.
Donna Hare, Gene Evans,
He's excused. He's on his way.
Sammy Kimball.
Here.
Item number 3, we have approval of agenda. Are there any additions, deletions? No, I don't entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda.
I got a motion on the floor by Councilwoman Butler. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second by Secretary Gardapi. Call for the vote.
George Gardapi, yes. Carol Chapman,
Yes.
Cynthia Butler,
Yes.
Donna Hare, Sammy Kimball.
Yes.
Okay. Item number 4, PBC travel report and requests. Are there any travel requests or any reports? I don't believe we've had any travel. Hearing none, we'll go on to item number 5, new business. Item number 1, discussion and/or action on Community Power Accelerator Memorandum of Understanding with Tribuquint Corporation. And who will be presenting on this? Yeah, let's make a motion.
Are we ready for this one? I think this was Vice President Canujo's.
If we're not ready, we
If
can
we're
table
not ready
it.
for it, we can table it till the next meeting.
Yeah, I think Chris was going to be here. But what this is in a nutshell, I believe this is an acceleration project, to my knowledge, is to help get financial support for the solar farm behind Rome Chief. So I'm assuming that's what that is. I could be. Could we move it and see if he's able to come?
I'll make a motion to table until we can get somebody to present.
Got a motion on the floor to table by Councilwoman Butler. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second by Councilwoman Kimball. It looks like Lyle has just joined the meeting.
Yes, I'm here.
Motion,
Thank you.
Want to rescind your motion or? Okay. Lyle, thank you for joining this evening. There's a motion on the floor to table this until Vice President Canujo is here to be in attendance. Let's go ahead and call for the vote.
George Gardapi, yes. Carol Chapman,
Yes.
Cynthia Butler,
Yes.
Donna Hare, Sammy Kimball.
Yes.
Under new business, item number 2, Budget Committee recommendations. Treasurer Chapman, floor is yours.
Okay, the first one we have here is the Child Welfare Services. Both of them were reviewed by budget, but the first one, Child Welfare Services 2231, the funding source is DHHS ACF, is to approve the Child Welfare Services budget to reflect the actual awarded amount. Originally submitted a budget of $9,478, and the actual award was $9,505. So there's just a very small increase, but this had to be done to increase the approved amount to the actual awarded amount. So that's what this is, and there is no carryover of funds or any resolutions required, and the attachments are shown with the line items, which shows that there is a small increase of $27 to make it $9,505. And we've got the award letter attached also. So it's pretty simple, just business, housekeeping business. So if anyone has any questions, we can answer them, but if not, I'll go ahead and make a motion.
We've got a motion on the floor by Treasurer Chapman. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second by Councilwoman Butler. If no further discussion, we'll call for the vote.
George Gardapi, yes. Carol Chapman?
Yes.
Cynthia Butler?
Yes.
Donna Hare? Sammy Kimball?
Okay.
Sammy
Or
Kimball?
Treasurer Chapman, Councilwoman Kimball, we didn't get your vote.
You're on mute.
I'm sorry, yes.
Thank you. Treasurer Chapman, item
Yes.
B.
Yes, this is on the same order. This is the Promoting Safe and Stable Families, PSSF 2236, and the funding source is the Department of Health and Human Services, ACF. And the purpose of this is to approve the PSSF budget mod to reflect the actual awarded amount. Originally submitted a budget of $10,374, and the actual award was $9,338. And this is also no carryover, nothing needs to be done other than correcting this. So it is actually, the justification is attached. It is decreasing the approved amount to the actual award amount. And the budget is attached with the line items, and as you can see, it has been decreased by $1,036 and bringing it down to $9,338. And then the justifications are attached and the actual letter of award, notice of award reflecting this. So if anybody has any questions, and if not, I'll go ahead and make a motion for this.
I'll second.
I'll second.
We got a motion on the floor by Treasurer Chapman with second by Councilwoman Butler. If there are no further questions, we'll call for the vote.
George Gardapi, yes. Carol Chapman?
Yes.
Cynthia Butler?
Yes.
Donna Hare? Sammy Kimball?
Yes.
Okay, new business, item number 3, review of 2025 Pawnee Nation Housing Authority Indian Housing Plan.
Yes, thank you, Council. So on the Indian Housing Plan for 2025, we were given an increase from, I think it was around, for this year, we had around $776,000. And for 2025, we were increased to $1,009,000. The 9,000, 1,009,000. Is that how you read it? So that was about $230,000 increase. So we do go with the same goal objectives, and what we're doing is we're increasing some of those objectives. So do you want me to go through the budget on this and just read off what those objectives are? We have one new objective as well, just to kind of give you an idea of what we're doing.
Yes.
Is that what the council wants me to do? Okay. So we have modernization of the 1937 Act housing. And if you guys want to know what these programs are, you can stop me at any time and ask, and George can give you an exam or tell you what those are and how many people that we will be serving. So on this line item, it's increasing from 70,000 to 100,000. And go over here. What is that, George? Is that? That is our Nahazda housing that we have currently, which is our Littleton edition. That's to do modernization for those homes. Our next one is modernization of privately owned homes, and that's moving from 50,000 to 100,000. And That's rehabilitation assistance for existing homeowners, which is low-income Native American privately owned home applications. So last year we had in there for 5 homes. This year next year we'll be able to do 10 homes. The next one is provide emergency assistance. So this one is moving from $6,000 to $15,000. So we'll be able to help applicants, more applicants. We projected about 30. This year we had 20. Youth service activities, it moves from 6,000 to 10,000 for next year. College housing assistance stays the same at 6,000. Crime prevention and safety stays at 10,000. Modernization of Nahasda units goes from 55,000 to 71,000. What is that? Yeah, no, modernization of Nahasda. One is rental housing, tenants of Nahasda units. Oh, that's the 9 units that we have. So we're trying to renovate all of the housing units that we currently have, all of our inventory, and we have 9 that are being totally renovated. So that's what we have left, and we're trying to get those totally renovated, finish renovating, and then we will have all of our units renovated, and then we'll try to keep up with some upkeep after that. The next item is down payment assistance. So currently we were able to serve 1, and that's at $10,000, but next year we will be able to serve 3, and that moves up to $30,000 for next year. And the down payment assistance is for first-time home buyers and to help assist renters to become home buyers, first-time home buyers, and that's also low-income assistance as well. Repair home ownership units. So we have, is that the 3 that we have? That's, we have lease purchase homes, and that's coming from $10,000 to $60,000. There are some lease purchase homes that we do have. We currently have 3, and we'll be able to do, we tried to get them ready for them to turn them over. So we have a couple that will probably turn over within the next couple of years to be fully, how do you say it? Turned over to the homeowner. Is that how you say it? Yeah, it's like mutual help. It's like, yeah, so the deed will be turned over into their name. So what we try to do is make sure that the home is met quality standards, so that whenever it does turn over, that they won't have that many things that they have to fix right off the bat. We help with the upkeep and everything while we own the home still, until they own it completely. So that money right there will go towards those homes. And then we have modernization of privately owned homes. And that right there is for over income, those people who fall between the 80 and the 100% median income levels, who are over income applicants, who need things like flooring, windows, doors, and roofs. We still have that program, and that's moving from 66,000. No. Where am I at? Privately owned homes. No, that's moving from 66,000. That one's going down to 40,000.
40,000, yeah.
Yeah, that's going down to 40,000. And then the next one, the new line item that we have is development. So this line item is $50,000. It's a new line item. And the commissioners have been talking with several people to start planning and development for low-income housing. This is going to be for the 14 acres that the housing department finally purchased over here south of town. So they'll be looking at some housing development for that acreage within the next year. So, are there any questions?
Anybody have any questions? If not, I want to thank you, Councilwoman Butler and Secretary Gardefee, for that overview. And it's just a review, so there's no action required. The next item that we have is item number 6, open forum. Do we have anything for open forum? Yes, Chris.
I want to apologize for being late. You guys started right on time, so I was rushing over. Going back to the MOU, I know you guys tabled it. That is for the 5 megawatt solar field that will be we're looking to put back here. It's also on the agenda for the property committee. So, hey, that got loud. The key things are those two. We're trying to get those approved by the end of this month, so they can submit their more documents to the funding agency, so we can secure those funds. So, the MOU and the okay from the property committee and all that stuff needs to come through, and then I'll work with Vice President. Maybe we can set up a special meeting towards the end of the month just for that specific item, for that 5 megawatt solar field. So I just want to bring that up to you guys. And
When
let
is
you
the
know.
meeting for property, for it to go before property?
Friday, right, Donna?
This Friday?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a question.
Councilwoman Kimball?
Thanks. Chris, can you send that proposal over or explain it a little bit? Are you talking about on the east side of the multi-purpose Rome Chief?
Yes, that is correct.
And is that part of our strategic plan?
The solar is, so this is this 5 megawatt solar array has been in the works for 6-7 months now. So we're to the point to solidifying all the documents to the funding agency. So and let me speak just a little bit on that too, because I know the area we're looking at has agricultural and
That's right.
and cattle. So I've also been in meetings with OU and Pawnee Nation College on doing agrovoltaics, and I've talked with Jimmy and Sonny on this as well. So in doing the solar field, to raising it to a certain height, and I couldn't tell you what that height is off the top of my head, but where you can still grow crops and you can still utilize it for cattle, for shade, and different things. Jessica, Sonny just sent me an email on some of the different things they could do if we did it in the area where the cattle are. So we're trying to make it multi-use for this solar. So not only energy, but for the agrovoltaics and for the cattle voltaics.
Anything further, Councilwoman Kimball?
No, I'm just trying to digest that. I'd really like to read on that. If you can just email that over before it goes to property tomorrow. I mean, when these things come over the fence, thrown over the fence without, us being able to prepare, it just makes it kind of difficult. And I like to be prepared for discussions and to be able to vote. So I'd appreciate that if you could do that for me tonight.
I think we just got the meeting scheduled actually late this afternoon.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's my whole point. That's my whole point. It's we should not be behind the 8 ball. We should have everything ideally early enough so that we can make an educated decision.
Absolutely.
And that's just where I'm at.
No, yeah, and I requested the meeting a week or so ago. So I think we're just now catching up to actually having the meeting. So.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Thanks, Chris. Just send it over to me. I'd like to read it.
Yep.
Thank you.
Any other questions for Chris? If not, we'll look forward to the property meeting and then presenting at the next council meeting. It will go on to the next agenda. Good evening, Ella.
Thank you. Okay, so my question was regarding the education department. June 1st, I think, I was on the council meeting online, and y'all had said that y'all were searching for a director And I was wondering if you hired someone?
Mr. James Black has been hired.
Okay, good. Was that in-house?
No.
No, and it wasn't posted? When was it posted online? Because I didn't ever see it posted. I saw 3 other positions posted. I was just wondering, and I didn't see it on the website. But I haven't seen it on Facebook or anything.
Yes, it was on Facebook, it was also on the website, and it was on all of our outlets that we do through HR.
Okay. Do you take them down from Facebook after they're posted? And some of they're filled?
Once they're filled, yes, we do.
Okay. Has he started the position?
Starts next Tuesday.
Okay. So my concern is, we have students that finished up last semester. They turn in their transcripts. I emailed you all prior. I got a response back from the acting and from the ED, and I thought it was taken care of. Then I found out that their individual, apparently their school, when they pay for a transcript, it is sent via email, and the recipient has 3 days to open it. It was not opened. So they paid for it again, same thing, it didn't go through. The next time, they just went on ahead and had it sent to themselves, and they were going to bring it over. You know, this is a young individual trying to be on top of things and get things turned in an appropriate manner. And that, you know, that caused them funds to get that done. But also, I had asked, you know, there has been no postings on the Pawnee Nation website related to who the contact person was. If it's a new WIOA person, a client, I have not seen anything posted like, contact this person for services. Students turning in their paperwork, I've not seen anything posted on the website or the Facebook page. Contact this person. And I understand that you had other individuals that stepped in, but those individuals are over other departments and other programs, you know. It's been over 2 months since you've had change. Program year ended June 30th. Reports are due. And I don't know who's doing that, but, you know, I'm probably thinking that the individual that's doing them hasn't been doing the one-on-one with the clients, you know. I went to the employment and training conference. I saw Laura May out there. I understand there was 2 others from Pawnee that went, you know, and I hope that they got some of those good trainings, because there are GPMS training, there's, you know, programming that other 477 programs are doing, you know, that's really beneficial. So, you know, I just think that's important. And I was a little disappointed because there has not been that communication to our people, to those that we service in education. And it's important. Prior, you know, there was the education, on the education Facebook page, the last post was April 1st. Scholarships, deadlines coming up. I haven't seen nothing shared with individuals. Pawnee Nation Scholarship in July 31st or July 30th. That's 10 days away, business days. I haven't seen anything posted. You know, and it wasn't just for my family. It's, if I see something or I hear something, it's a concern. And I work in employment and training, and I know how important those deadlines are and getting paperwork turned in, you know, and there was no communication, and it's been 2 months.
Yeah, and I don't like hearing that. So let's talk about this after this as well, because I have questions for you. But yes, we will take care of that. I know that education, the acting is Samantha Baker, and she has sent emails out to all the families letting them know who the acting is. But we did update on Facebook we need to do that again. Also, we're going to be doing a welcome Facebook for Mr. Black when he comes on. But yes, we are on top of everything. But
Okay.
let's talk.
Oh, I'm just wondering
Yeah.
because I follow, I go back and I check, I follow the meetings, but I follow the Facebook posts. And at one point, I thought that the contact person had been changed from Susie on the website. And then when this individual was telling me that, you know, they had to pay again, I said, well, let me look, but it still had Susie. You know, again, I know
Yeah.
Samantha's over a different program, and that's not her priority.
Well, and she's acting, but
Yeah.
but that student shouldn't have to pay for that, so we can take care of that. Let's talk about that after this,
Okay.
and I'll get with you and we'll make that right, because that's not right.
That was just the main thing that I wanted to come in, because like I said, that's what I'm involved with out there on the East Coast, and you know, was disappointed to see that happened, and I thought it was taken care of. And I'm glad that you're getting someone in that position, because school's getting ready to start up. And, you know, employment, people that are unemployed, you know, all this stuff, they've got to be communicated and, you know, have someone in there so that they can handle those clients.
Yes, we agree. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your comments. Anything online, Jean?
So we have one thing online, and it says that there are cantaloupes available for sale at the Pawnee Seeds Prevention Society building for sale, and that they are looking forward to continuing their discussions on the agricultural ethics documents and hope that the tribe will adopt them. And that post was from Miss Deb Echohawk. And that is all that is on here.
Property received that? Who did she submit that to? Or who has she been working with? Can we find out? 'Cause I haven't heard anything about the agricultural ethics project or proposal, whatever they're presenting. We can just get that and follow up with her. Okay, set the next meeting date, item number 7, which will be July the 30th at 5:30. Anything else? Councilwoman Hare?
It's come through property committee, but I don't think that we finalized action on it or took action, so we'll bring it back. It was introduced last year.
Okay, and just to clarify on item number 7, or to correct, it's actually going to be August the 6th. The next special meeting will be August the 6th. The next quarterly meeting will be August the 3rd. Quarterly is 9 a.m. August 6th will be 5:30.
So we may have an emergency meeting in between that time?
If we need to
They're
call
ready.
one.
Yeah, okay.
Nothing else, we'll move on to item number 8, adjournment. Entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Got a motion by Councilwoman Butler, is there a second?
A second.
Second by Councilwoman Hare. We'll call for the vote.
Georgia Gardapi, yes. Carol Chapman,
Yes.
Cynthia Butler,
Yes.
Donna Hare,
Uh-huh.
Gene Evans,
Yes.
Sammy Kimball.
Yes.
Thank you, we are adjourned at 6 p.m.